I think that residencies in general are a very good way for artists to push themselves into a new project or to take some time off to work on a certain project. And I really, because I'm teaching at the Bauhaus-Universität, right? So I'm really getting involved in that. And when I'm working on something, I'm working 100% or more, 800% on projects. So I needed to cut off some time for myself, and that's why I thought it's a good idea to apply for residency. And this was a pretty good opportunity. So I was thinking that suits my situation or what I'm interested in as an artist. I could come here and make a whole new project out of it and deal with what I'm finding here, kick my ass and put some hands on new stuff. And then there was this, more the craft at the cutting edge, so I choose the fiber craft. And this was also, for me very interesting because I found out that, so I kind of had a look at the internet, how the facility situation is, and it was amazing, and that's why I wanted to apply so bad, and I'm so lucky. I'm really happy that, I got the chance to come here because the facilities are so interesting here and so rich. You have a very good facilities when it comes to metal workshop, when it comes to printing studios, when it comes to glass. I think that's an outstanding thing, right? That's very interesting. And I never worked with glass before, and I really want to have a look at glass. And so I talked to the glass instructor, and she was very, very helpful. And finally got a chance to do a little sculpture made out of glass. I found that it was a really good opportunity to give that a kind of a test run. And I experienced a lot of different materials as well as ceramics. I give that a try. But when we're talking about the fiber department, this was also very intense, I kind of try to use a lot of different techniques, and also the instructors helped me out a lot with that. So I experienced so many new things. I got the chance to weave on a jacquard loom, and I did silk print printing in a repeat pattern, for example. I tried out the very first time indigo dye, and I did little shibori techniques. So I manipulated fabric, and this was very interesting as well. And I felt it. So I really was aware of using a lot of different techniques and exploring a lot of other workshops and facilities to get in the whole impression. And when I gave my artist talk, people came to me afterwards. And during that talk, I tried to announce what I wanted to do. And they told me, how can you do that in that short amount of time? But I think it kind of worked out for me. So I'm surprised as well that this was so intense and so fulfilling, and that I got a chance to do all and experience all that. I tried to take the most out of it, of my stay. So I tried to get in touch with a lot of people, and I kind of cleared out my mind. When I came here, there was no kind of thoughts I had in mind before I moved to Calgary. I was pretty busy before, so I came here with a very fresh mind and an open heart. And the whole project is basically about me being here. So I soak everything in, including the very first impressions, stepping out of the plane, or it even starts before. The person was sitting next to me, his name was Sika. He was a Canadian guy, and he was the first Canadian contact, and we talked about 10 hours. It was a pretty nice beginning. So the very first impression I had was Canadians are very friendly and very charming and very helpful. And when I stepped out of the airplane, there was the first contact with a cowboy topic. So there was a woman with a cowboy hat, and it was this Texas feeling, and the trucks, the big trucks, so this very obvious things. The oil, gas companies here, or the whole industrial situation, and what comes with that. And also like the environment, the countryside, the more urban environment, it all kind of had a deep impact on me, and I transformed all these inspiration, all these experience I made into the 6 wearable outfits. There is not really a final thought. It's more like a feeling. Everything is so intense here, you know, and people been so supportive and so friendly and nice to me that I'm overwhelmed most of the time. So I'm really happy right now. I feel really happy, and I got so much. I'm so fulfilled, and I'm thankful. And all I can say is that I have the feeling this is not the end. This is just the beginning.